What's up, Sassy? It's your girl Sassy J, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, guys. It's time for another Love Island review, and we're on episode 3. Yes, guys, episode 3. But before I get into the video, guys, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe. So, guys, it was recoupling night tonight, the first recoupling of the season, and the girls had their own way to choose. You know, the girls were in control this time round. And to be honest with you, I think for me, in my opinion, it went exactly how I was thinking it would go. Do you know what I'm saying? It did, because I couldn't have not seen, what's her name, Shakira choosing anybody else apart from Ben. And I told you guys last night that she was going to do her rounds and then go straight back into Ben's arms, because that's really and truly where she wants to be. Do you know what I'm saying? But it was a little bit interesting tonight. Obviously, I think, do you know what? I think Harry is either very confused, or just very troubled. That man is confused. And I could not trust Harry. I could not. Because Harry, he downplays things and he's not completely honest. He's not honest, because he was telling Blue that he told Helena that it was more flirty between them, and with him and Shakira is more substance. At no point did he tell Helena that. Do you know what I'm saying? He never told her that. Do you know what I'm saying? And then after he kissed what's her name, after he went into the hideaway, because it was his idea, he was the one that kept mentioning hideaway to Helena, right? After they went into the hideaway, he's then gonna say to Shakira that he feels like it's more of like a reaction thing. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest, I feel low-key, I'm wondering it might just be a reaction thing. I think that he's feeling something towards Helena, but more of the sexual side. I think that's what it is. They have more of like a physical kind of like alluring connection, right? I think that's what that is. And I feel like he's more drawn to her. He thinks he's drawn to Shakira, but I think he's looking at the beauty. I think he's attracted to her because of how pretty she is. But honestly, I don't think he has as much fun with Shakira as he does with Helena. I feel like they can banter, they can laugh together. They have similar personalities, and they go well together. But I don't like how it's almost like, for me, it's portraying Helena as like a second choice. But then that's why I say it's confusing, because if you see her as second choice, why leave Shakira in the bed and go to the hideaway with her? Do you know what I'm saying? But then again, reaction to the action. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Shakira was trying to, listen, Shakira is somebody that I think I would low-key be a little bit wary of, because I see how she's trying to make it look like she had no interest in the whole kiss, and that it almost like Blue kissed her and she didn't kiss back. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna tell you this, and I said this before, I don't think she's interested in Blue. I don't think she is. I think she would have latched onto him if he was her ticket to stay into the villa, but I don't think that she's interested in him. Do you know what I'm saying? But she did kiss him back, and she kissed him again, and they had a little peck again. So it's technically kind of like two and a half kisses, or 3 kisses almost. You know what I'm saying? So it was more than what she let off. Do I think that she wanted to do it, or did I think, I'm not going to say did I think she wanted to do it because she wasn't forced. What I will say is I felt like she did it because she didn't want to not kiss him, because she probably, you know, he was coming at her. He was kissing her, so she was going to kiss him. Do you know what I'm saying? Not everybody can say, oh, no. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like she's low-key happy that Harry did what he did, so she can go back to Ben. That's what I think. Because even when she's talking to Harry and she's like, oh, well, you know, I chose you. Yes, you did choose him. But realistically, do you know what I'm saying? I still feel like she chose him, but did she want him like that? Do you know what I mean? I don't think so. And I feel like maybe that's what Harry's low-key feeling. But anyways, Blue obviously is left out in the cold because he didn't get the girl. He did not choose Alima. He did not like her, right? And he didn't show any respect for me, like in the first episode. And obviously there was no connection with them. And that was, they called it a day from the moment they had that conversation. So that was a no-go. So the only thing that the only person he was pursuing was Shakira. And Shakira, has chosen Ben. Now they're in a predicament where they both him and Shay have to choose who goes home. And I think that's so stupid. I'm hoping that they're gonna, in tomorrow's episode, they're gonna send another text and explain whether there's a different way from what we're thinking, because how can you tell two boys who wants to be in the villa that they have to choose between them who goes home? That has got to be the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. So there must be something else to it. I refuse to believe that that is it. There must be something else to it. You know what I'm saying? Because who's going to want to go home? They've already said we ain't going home. You know what I'm saying? So that makes no sense to me. Like, I feel like find another way. There must be something else. Let me not judge it too quickly, because there's no way that's it. Because what are they going to do when none of them can decide who's going to go home? Realistically, I think Blue should go home. I'm not going to lie. I feel like Blue should go home. Shay just came into the villa. Do you know what I mean? He just came in. He's probably not even gotten a chance to pass wind in the villa yet. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. You know what I'm saying? I feel like low-key, some of the boys, especially Tommy, might want Shay to go, because Shay has been showing Megan a lot of interest. And we see where Tommy's getting a bit insecure about things. You know what I'm saying? So he can see that he's a little bit rattled by the whole chat, you know, the many different chats that Shay's been pulling Megan for. Megan is saying at the moment that she doesn't currently fancy him. She thinks he's attractive, but she doesn't actually fancy him as yet, because she needs to see his personality, which I completely get that. But I do think that maybe if he stayed, there might be something, if they were able to connect on a certain level. I do know that she likes Tommy, but is she gonna choose Tommy because it's kind of like he's what she's used to? Or would she jump ship if she had a chance to get to know Shay a bit better? I don't know, but there's potential drama there. I don't see where Blue could make TV interesting for us. Let's be honest. I don't think where he could make Love Island interesting at all. I already find him boring. I don't see I don't see him doing anything. So if he leaves, then I'm happy with that. But I just feel like Shay just came in. He needs to get a chance. He needs to be given a shot to actually try and find a connection there. That's what I think. Halima, liking Halima. I love that girl. Well, let's not say love. I'm jumping ahead of myself. I like her. God, that sounded so bitchy. But no, I think she's a cute cutie. I like her. I love her accent. But I was watching a conversation with her and Ramel, and I feel like, girl, calm down. Let him talk. She was, I think because she's nervous, because she said she felt shy and felt nervous, but she kept going. Let him respond. Give him a moment. She's like non-stop. And I just wanted to be like, girl, stop, slow down, calm down. You know what I'm saying? He seemed to be liking what he's seeing so far with her. So hopefully they'll be able to get to know each other and form some kind of bond or connection. But I just want her to remain calm and cool and collected, because boy barely got a word in, you know what I'm saying? And she just kept cutting him off, like every time. She asked him something and she's like cutting it off, you know what I'm saying? A bit like how Shakira kept doing to Harry. I was a bit annoyed with that, because Harry's trying to talk, and even though what he's saying was a bit annoying, because at the end of the day, you're talking about reaction and all these kind of stuff, and he's saying that it felt like they have unfinished business. You needed to choose what you wanted. If you wanted Shakira, choose Shakira. If you wanted Helena, choose Helena. But you can't have your cake and eat it. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I'm a little bit low-key worried for Helena, because I cannot trust Harry's motive, because he's been so up and down. Do you know what I'm saying? And the stuff that he says, like, I feel like if Helena was to hear some of the stuff, she would be kind of uncertain herself, because to say that it's more of a reaction, the reason why he went into the hideaway, and then to tell Blue that he told Helena that it was only a flirting thing and he had more substance with Shakira. I feel like if she was to hear those things, she would feel some type of way, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see who goes home tomorrow. I think there must be something else. There must be another thing. It cannot be the boys just choosing themselves. It won't work like that. It won't make no sense. So I'm hoping that there's something else that they didn't put into this episode tonight. Fingers crossed, because at this rate, we're going to be sitting watching Love Island until next year, and they're both going to be standing there saying, I'm not going home. Do you know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyways, can I just quickly say, Connor and Tony been getting on. I still feel like there's not chemistry between them. I don't know. She's so different. You know what it is? I feel like Tony's personality is so different so different, and the way she looks at stuff is so different. I feel like she's gonna struggle to have a proper connection. If this doesn't work with Connor, I feel like she probably will struggle. I don't know. I don't know why though, because she's okay. She's a good looking girl. I don't know, maybe it's her personality, maybe it's sense of humor, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Her sense of humor might be a little bit different from other people. But I just don't understand. I'm surprised that she's struggling a little bit to form a connection. But saying that, I feel like it's the Shakira show currently. So it could just be because all the attention is on Shakira. I think once the guys kind of settle down and, Shakira's off the market, maybe other people will be able to think about other people apart from Shakira. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's what needs to happen in this moment. But I will say though, everyone's kissing every 5 minutes. Like, you don't even know the people yet. Why are they rushing to kiss? It's like kiss is up for grabs. Everyone's kissing everybody. And I'm just like, is it not too soon? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're just kissing for the sake of it. But hey, let me mind my own business. But anyways, guys, I think that's my little roundup. There wasn't anything much exciting about tonight's episode apart from the whole hideaway thing, which I won't say it's like uber exciting or anything like that, to be honest with you. But that's what happened. We had our first recoupling. So let's see how tomorrow pans out. But anyways, if you haven't yet thumbs up the video, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in my next video. But for now, keep it sassy, licious.